Good morning, Mr. Aydlett. It is Sunday, September 8th, 2024 at 8:47 a.m. How was your night?
Oh, it was not too bad of a night last night after a lot of coordination calls yesterday and communications on this developing tropical disturbance.
So does that mean there's a little bit of good news this morning? What's going on?
Yeah, there's a little bit of good news, and that's really because I'm looking at the satellite right now. We've been seeing a sluggish development process over the last 24 hours, and that was the big question was when will it begin to develop, when will it organize, and when will it intensify and how fast? And so far, we've not seen too much change with this organization over the last 24 hours, but we are looking at some enhanced convection just northeast of Chuk. That could be signs of a gradual organization process underway. And so the forecast models have been really picking up on the intensification and organization of this thing happening midday Sunday through this afternoon, evening, tonight, and through Monday.
Okay. And so are we still on that wait and see track?
Yeah, we're definitely on a wait and see, but the current projections from the forecast models still maintain a push somewhere through the Mariana Islands. It could be Guam, Rota Channel, or Rota at this point. This is the most likely track passage, but it could still be as far south of Guam or as far north as Saipan, according to some of the outlying forecast models.
So the trajectory hasn't changed, the plume hasn't changed, but there is some evidence that this might be going closer to Guam or Rota.
That's definitely a likelihood. The one big change is because of this delay in intensification and development, that does mean there's some better indications that we are less likely to see a significant event rolling through.
Okay.
That is the good news is, will it be another Mawar? That seems slim to none at this point. Will it be a typhoon? Those chances seem to be diminishing as well, but we could more likely see a tropical storm on the higher end of the spectrum or more likely a tropical depression pushing through the region sometime Tuesday night into early Wednesday.
Are you more certain now that it will develop into a tropical depression?
Well, that does look like a near certainty. I don't want to say anything's confirmed or guaranteed at this point, but we are looking at the likelihood of a tropical depression forming beyond 24 hours right now. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center still has 95W rated as medium for development, which means that development is likely, but beyond 24 hours from now. So we're going to be monitoring that closely. We're going to have some discussions with Joint Typhoon Warning Center today to see what we're looking at the surface, how a low-level circulation center is evolving and if it's evolving.
So at this time, we still maintain a no need to panic or worry beyond normal preparedness, and stay tuned to updates from National Weather Service.
Correct. And right now we do have a hydrologic outlook, and that's calling for the potential for heavy showers beginning Monday night and going through early Thursday. So do keep that in mind. We could see a significant rainfall event out of this. It may not be a typhoon, it may not be a severe tropical storm, but we can still get those strong gusty winds and locally heavy showers and thunderstorms through midweek. As far as preparedness actions, definitely need to think about the tents, canopies, and tarps. And if you're running for office, political campaign signs on the sides of the street, make sure they're very secured and hardened, because that could be an issue, especially if we see the stronger, gustier winds. But let me go through.
May I ask just real quick, when should campaigns start taking those down?
Anytime they want to, but stay tuned because if you have a very weakly erected campaign sign, yeah, you want to maybe consider taking those down at some point, especially if we're looking at wind gusts of 30 or 35 miles per hour. That could cause some problems for the weaker signs. But if they're strong, it's up to you if you want to keep them up. But my vote's going to go for those who are prepared.
Okay, got it. All right. What day should they start taking it down? Would they start doing it today or?
It's beautiful weather today. It's probably going to be fine weather tomorrow into Monday evening. So the sooner the better, but it might be too soon today. Just keep watching closely the weather forecast and timing. We're going to have a lot of discussions and meetings this afternoon to discuss the latest trends and forecasts. But it probably will be too late for Monday night into Tuesday because that's when the showers will be pushing in. A little bit of the knowns and unknowns again. I do want to hit these up. 95W does remain disorganized at this time. It is still rated as medium for development. 95W in whatever form is shrouded in deep convection showers and thunderstorms. And so again, that could be signs of some gradual development going on at this time. It's still projected to come through the Mariana Islands somewhere Tuesday night, Tuesday evening through Wednesday morning, and it's still projected to strengthen. So we are watching that trend. It does remain a disturbance. It is not a tropical cyclone at this time. It will become a tropical cyclone once it's been upgraded to a tropical depression, and that is poised to be beyond 24 hours from now. The unknowns, of course, is how soon will it develop, or how soon will it develop, how fast will it develop, and when and where will 95 pass through the region.
Okay. Now, beyond, what are the forecasts showing for beyond the Marianas? Going to the Philippines, Japan, is it a threat to any of these places beyond us?
Yeah, the long range track does keep it going more toward the northwest. Once it passes through the Mariana Islands, it's going to maintain a track somewhere into the northwest, into the open Philippine Sea. It does not look like it's going to be a threat for the Philippines, but farther down the road, this could be an issue for Japan to some degree. The intensification trends in the long range don't look too impressive at this time, but sometimes the intensification forecasts in the longer range don't usually match up with reality as days go on with some significant intensification. So we're going to have to watch this closely. And there's also rumors of stuff behind this one, but we should focus on this 95W before we focus on anything that may or may not happen behind 95W.
Got it. Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, definitely keep a close watch on this. We're going to be meeting with the civilian governments later today to discuss posturing and timelines of anything. Keep in mind, there are no watches and warnings in effect. Our watches and warnings for tropical storms and typhoons, those are based on the onset of damaging 39-mile-per-hour winds sustained. If we don't see that likelihood, then there will be no need for watches and warnings. But if there's a possibility, we may have to posture with those watches and warnings. But at this time, they are not currently in effect. So stay tuned to weather.gov/GUM for all the latest information through the day as things will be evolving over the next couple of days.
All right, Mr. Aydlett, thank you so much for your time, and Merry Christmas to you and your Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love it.
It's the Burr month.
Good morning. Thank you. Same.